Good afternoon, people of YouTube. I say good evening. Super Spartan back here with another FIA race and practices while we wait. Today's date is the 9th of January 2018. Hope you're all having a good day. I've literally just missed out on my FIAs, so I'll do them in an hour, 50 minutes. So while we wait for that, let's get a little bit of gameplay going on for we, shall we? I just tried jumping into the FIA race, just missed out, and this is the car I'll be driving for the manufacturers, so I just want to get a couple of minutes, a couple of laps in, a couple of races with it, just to get a feel for the car. I'll do this race and then I'll start to practice the FIAs. Would help if the camera was sorted properly. 013s. Let's go. It's my first time playing the game today, so it might take me a lap or two just to get my eye in. Get used back to the steering wheel. Oh yes, feels very strange coming back to this game. I've been playing Fortnite pretty much for the last day and a half, and I have neglected this game, I do have to admit. Feels very strange, this car at the minute. Don't know whether I've got to change my pedals around, whether it's my feeting's in the wrong place or what, but something doesn't feel right. .215 flying lap, and now I'm straight on the back foot because I had to yield for that braking. Terrible, terrible. A little bit too much braking there. And of course I take my foot off the accelerator and the timer doesn't go down. Well done. Quicker, but not by much. You can go a lot faster than that. Now's the time to put in the quick lap because I don't think we're going to get another chance at it. That's a little bit better. Not much better, but a little bit better. That's a lot better. 3 seconds. Well, not a lot better, but 3 seconds off my normal time. That will do me. Oh, little touch, just a tiny touch of the tyres. That's all I needed. Tiniest of touches. temp. 3 seconds, is it? So I've got to take off another 3 seconds from what I had. That's a lot to ask. And I'm back up to BB rating. The old BB. I'm going to get back up to that SRS. And the lobby is absolutely overrun with OP cars. Scirocco's, Megans, and M4s. Oh my. Fucking joke this game sometimes, man. It'd be just nice to race people where they're not using an OP car just to save face, you know? Right, let's do this, man. Start me off in fucking top of 4th gear, well done. Top of 2nd. Fucking load of shit this game is, man. So it automatically straight away puts me at a disadvantage to a fucking Megane. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Fuck your mum's arse. Fucking piece of shit. Well done, mate. As if you didn't fucking see me coming up your inside then, you stupid twat. This is what I mean about people. I'm fucking tired of this game, man. Proper tired of this game. Just want to come on here and race, but you come on here and it's fucking bumper cars every fucking time. Really does get on my tits. How these fucking pieces of shit are actually making it into a B-class rating is a fucking joke. You think if you got into B-class you won't be so butthurt about being fucking overtaken, but nope. Every class seems to have their cunts. it's only 3 laps of this shit. I think the best I can look for is probably 10th, if that. I'll just be looking at 12th. Well, there's a chance in at 11th. Cheers, pal. Oh, and there's the 10th. Could we get a 9th? No penalty. Nice. And there's the 9th. I'll take it. Even though I should be fighting for about 7th or 8th, maybe. Well, I don't know about that. Look at the gap. Don't know what he's doing. So there's a person who, the people that are watching just joined. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the channel. I do apologise for any swearing or blasphemy if you're underage, but alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. I'm going to go and do some practicing for the FIA races now. See what tracks they've got for me today. Yeah, so about people that are watching, I hope you're having a good day. Or morning, or evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So I started 10th, finished 8th. And went down to what? 15th, 16th? Twice. Cheers for that again, boys. Fucking useless drivers. So let's have a look what the FIAs are saying for us today. Evening, LOL, thanks. Are you English there, Cap? Right, so we've got 10 laps. Tokyo Expressway. Looking for people around my time zone to play with. Sometimes, so that's why I'm Swedish. Mate, you can have me, send me a friend request. I'll happily play with you, mate. I play all times of hours of the day. Right, let's get into this. Oh, and we're driving the Rosters. No. Do not want to be driving this car. I want to be driving a decent car. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you do enjoy the stream. I've gone for a different camera look this time. I've gone for the steering wheel camera instead of the face cam. I thought I'd do you all the privilege of not looking at my ugly mug. Yeah, but Cap, if you want to add me, mate, cool, yeah. That car isn't easy to drive. It's not, mate. It is not. At all. I know I don't have to do this, but I like doing it because it makes me feel powerful. Right. Let's see what track we've got as well. I don't actually know what track this is at the minute. Not a clue. Whoa, it likes being sideways. Once I get my eye in with the track, I'll be able to know where I can brake, what gear I have to be in. But to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever raced this course, which is surprising because I've had this game since day one. So it just goes to show how much the games are in the play. And that thudding noise is going to do my fucking head in. Sounds like someone's in the boot trying to fucking bang their way out, you know? Oh, he had him sideways. Just feeling a bit dodgy with these cars at the minute. A bit touchy-feely. The car does seem to love to be sideways, which I do not like. Right, so you got to brake as you come out of that tunnel and probably drop it down a gear. None of my braking markers are here. And that's third gear flat out. Right. Let's get quicker. So 153. So Cap, what do you play on steering wheel or are you on controller? Notice that bumping sound as well. And And it's only the Tokyo tracks. Yeah, it's the ground, innit? It's all like little sections put together. Controller at the moment. Saving up for a wheel. Same with what I've done, mate. I've literally got this one that you're looking at here is the cheapest one I could find on the market, which was £80. Right, I've got a brake. Probably down into fourth going into that. Yeah, this is only £80, mate, but it does the job. The only thing it hasn't got is force feedback. That is literally it. It is the Thrustmaster T80, I believe. Shit, I forgot to brake down for that corner, didn't I? Donut. And this is flat out in third gear. Maybe just a little lift on the way out. Does it have force feedback? No, it doesn't, mate. That's the only thing it doesn't have. For £80, mate, you can't expect to have it with it, but I think for another £70 or £80 I could have got one with force feedback, which I think is the Thrustmaster T150. I've heard a lot of good things about that. Apparently that's a good steering wheel, but I've got to admit though, mate, when I got this steering wheel, it changed the game dramatically. Dramatically, mate. I raced for the first 2 weeks of this game on controller and then saved up for this, and my god, so much better. It's them little lifts, yeah. Let's see you later, mate. Bye bye. Just left me in the fucking dirt. I should have clicked down a gear as well actually then, but I never did. This car does feel horrible though. I don't like it when they put cars like this in the FIAs. It just doesn't feel right. Right, I've got to brake as soon as I come out of that tunnel. As soon as you come out of that tunnel, brake. Is that the entrance for the pits? Because I might have to pit in this race. They don't actually know. Actually, no, FIAs don't actually put anything on there. No fuel or tyre wear. So I don't think I have to worry about that. I dropped a gear on this bitch. Whee! Drop another gear. And I've only just started doing manual gears as well. I don't actually drive in real life. Be right back. Yeah, no worries, mate. So come out of this tunnel, brake, down into third, plant it. That's a little bit better, without hitting the wall next time please. And then that one's in third gear, but I don't know why I nicked it down to second. Don't know why I did that, not a clue. girl does like to be sideways. Slow in, fast out. That's what this car's all about. No, don't. Why are you sliding all of a sudden? Stop that. I had it in a tail slide all the way through there. Bit messy on the gears going through there. I'm still trying to figure it out. This car does not want to stay A in a straight line, or B want to put any power down. Don't hit that wall, you son of a bitch. That would have been about 2.5 seconds around. I touched that wall quicker than my last lap. Doesn't really matter because you've got to do qualifying on the FIAs anyway. With this car, you just got to give it slight movements. Anything too much out of the ordinary, and it just literally turns side on. Don't know why I'm trying to get a slipstream off my Ghost. Silly things people do. Kiss my ass. Don't actually know how long till the FIA starts, but I'll go and have a look in a minute after this lap. Shouldn't be too far away now. I'm going to do both FIAs back to back, as I normally do. So if any of you are new to this channel, you enjoy your Gran Turismo, I do the daily races, the FIA races every day. I also stream Fortnite, so if any of that tickles your fancy, don't be shy, hit that sub button. I do try and stream as much as I possibly can. Let's go and have a look how long till this race starts. Yes. I might even get my daily car. Yep, out we go. Yeah, I can enter. So I'll just go out, see if I've got my daily car, which it looks like I have. I don't want that piece of shit. And it's give me that piece of shit. Fuck you. What the fuck is that? A Honda Project 2 and 4. Okay. Could at least give me an aerial atom or something like that, couldn't you? Right, so I'm going to do this one and then jump straight onto that one. It'll be the same as this. I'll be doing the few practice laps before the game starts. It's normally about 10, 15, 20 minutes of practice before the race starts after this one. Yeah, so we're driving the Roadster at the minute. A Mazda Roadster. Not my choice of car, but you can only use what you work with, can't you? You can only work with what you've got, that's it. So there's probably another 12 minutes of practice, and then qualifying, and then the race. I don't like it when they put these cars into the FIAs. I really don't like them. If they're going to put these cars in them, they should actually put rallies in them as well. Like your rally cars. So you can do some off-road dirting, but for some reason they don't do that. They give you tracks and shitty cars, but that's about it. Right, let's get quicker. A 148, I can beat that. Not by doing that, I'm not though. Are you taking the piss? You give me a penalty for hitting the fucking wall. Suck my fucking length. They really need to sort the penalty system out in this game. If you're new to this channel, or if you subscribe, you'll notice me and the penalty system do not get along. I think it's a stupid thing they've got going on with their penalty system. So stupid. I mean, you can give yourself a penalty by running wide on a corner or hitting a wall. You're giving yourself a penalty. You're slowing yourself down. There's your penalty. Fair enough. When people go off sometimes and there is a lot of run off to the track and they keep their foot down and still come out in the same position, then they should be getting penalties. If you make a mistake, you should be losing a spot if someone's behind you, like right up your arse. That is one thing I think they do have to have a good old-fashioned look at, which would be the penalty system. Too hot, too hot. It's like, it wouldn't surprise me if people race this race. See, look, it's not like I've done anything wrong. I've not gone off the track. I've just made a mistake, overrun it just a little bit too much. But yeah, it feels like giving me a penalty. It just doesn't make sense to me. As someone who's watched driving since they were a kid. The penalty system just doesn't make sense to me at all. Or I think they should start introducing drive-through penalties. Like if you blatantly take somebody out, you know sometimes if you've blatantly been taken out, the person doesn't brake, they hit you way too hard. And if they hadn't have hit you, they'd be flying off the course. They're the people that should be getting the proper penalties, not people that make little mistakes. Why am I tapping the wall there? Ooh, the click down on gear saved my arse then. Ooh, wasn't far off. Thing is, with most cars, you can just take your foot off the accelerator and glide. If you take your foot off the accelerator with this and turn in, it just goes sideways so quickly. Feels like you're driving on the ice. Is it going to give me a penalty for a tiny tap on the wall? No, it is not. Thank you very much. Got to try and get these gear changes right. It's shift up, shift down, shift up, shift down. Was that 1:46.999? So I've literally took near enough 2 seconds off my time then. Try and leave the gear change as late as I dare. I'll try and get all the power out of this car before I switch up. my ghost is just leaving my ass. But we got 4 more minutes, so 2 more laps, and the qualifying will be on. As you can see, my hands are hardly moving, but the tyres are just squealing like a pig. But hardly turning. I got to turn a bit more. I forgot what corner that was. So it's going to be 10 laps of this track, this car. Thank you very much, GT, for the fun. 10 laps, probably going to take about 20 minutes. Something along those lines. So 4th coming out of that one, 3rd coming out of the other one. Oh, I get you. I remember now. So this one, brake into 4th, power down, slight turn in. Nope. And then get on the left hand side to come out of that one on the right. It's good to get all these mistakes out in the open before the race actually starts, if anyone else watching does the FIA races. It's always good to get about half an hour to maybe an hour practice at the laps, if you want to try and do well, that is. Oh shit, that's 3rd gear. Gives me a penalty right near the end, so I can't get any good run out of the corner. I won't finish this lap. They'll stop before this lap finishes. Try and drive one-handed, shall I? Let's try it. All I'll do is click down gear with my left. Haha, to click down for that gear. Yeah, so I appreciate everyone stopping by. I really do appreciate it. It's nice to have a bit of company in my stream. Normally it's a little bit quiet in here. Be nice to get a nice little community going. Get people chatting. If any of you do have any questions on the game, if I can answer, don't hesitate to ask. If I can help you out, I surely will try. Oh. The upload is complete. This is the FIA race, mate. This is the Roadster. You know the car I was driving? I was doing that just to practice for the FIA, which is now this one. And then I'll be doing the second FIA after that, and I'm contracted to Nissan, so I'll be driving a GTR in the next race. Disconnected from the network. Go fuck yourself. This shit pisses me off. This shit really pisses me off. So it looks like now I'm going to be doing this one first. That's even if it will let me do the one I've just tried to. Fuck it, this game pisses me off, man. This game really does get on my tits. It's not the first time that's happened. And now it's either a case of wait for another hour for the next race to start, or it won't give me the option to actually race the race, which is brilliant, GT. Thank you very much. Trying to make something of something, but you won't let me try and make it, so yeah, thank you very much. Because these FIA races, I've heard the last person who actually won the FIA races, the whole tournament, actually is now a professional GT driver, actually driving real cars from playing a computer game, getting paid hundreds of thousands. There's my baby for this race, Nissan GTR. Yeah, I know it's horrible that when it kicks you out of the lobby. It's not the first time it's happened to me. Well, better get practicing myself then. Yeah, these FIA races, you can really make something of these. I've seen the bloke who actually won it. He's done a few things on YouTube. So, started off playing racing games. And now he's driving cars professionally. Go figure. Whoa, what is going on? Why does it feel like there's bumps going through that corner now? I know they have been making adjustments to this, to the game. I actually jumped on here yesterday, and Interlagos, they've actually added stuff. They've made it more like the old school track, and this isn't where I thought I was going. Oh, what track is this? This is one of their new tracks, which I don't know. Bugger. Right, so down there, hairpin left, hairpin right, hairpin left. Come up through here. It's not flat out. Right, so over to the left. Big hairpin coming out. Jesus, that's a long hairpin. That is a big old hairpin. And I've got to try and find braking zones as well. And then we're on to... Oh, I see what it's done. And now we're back on to where I originally thought we were going to go. So up here to the roundabout, U-turn. Shouldn't take me long to learn this track. Right, let's try that again. Right, so hairpin right, hairpin left. I think that's the main bit I've only got to worry about. They're the only two blind corners that I've got to worry about. So yeah, with the changes that they made to Interlagos, I'm thinking whether they've made any changes to this one. Right, so hairpin right, hairpin left. A lot more braking needed to go in. A lot more braking into that first lefty. Jesus, that's a massive hairpin. It just keeps going and going and going. I've got to brake a lot sooner than where I just did. It's all good practice, people. It's all good practice. But I've only got a minute and a half till the race. That's not good. I don't know why I broke going into that corner. Touch a little bit of curb on the way in. I've got no excuse for that corner because that's twice now I've fucked it up and that's a regular corner. Right, I'm not going to get to finish the lap, but I can probably get back to the bit that's new. I've got to find some braking zones. Haven't set a time on this 2-in-1 track. Yeah, to be honest with you, mate, my first time driving this track. So it was first for that last track. I know this is new. I know this is a very new track. I'm not too sure about the other one that I was just racing in the Roadster, but I know this is a very new track. Right, so a lot more braking into this corner, a lot more braking. Brake there, keep it hard, keep it hard. And into second. Oh, that was a lot quicker than... It's a lot quicker than the first time we going through there, so that's always a bonus. I was going to say, I got a feeling that bit's flat out, and it is. I'm just taking the wrong angle. Fourth gear, just keep powering and turning in, just powering and turning in. Right, this is the one that I've got to try and find a braking point for. And I'm not going to get the chance. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, what was that popped up on my... Whoop cap. I've got you, mate. I got you, homie. Right. So, as you can see, on the points, I've actually got 318. This one hasn't actually kicked me out before. It's always the first race of the two that always kicks me out. And I know I'm not the only one. I've heard of plenty of other people that have been kicked. But it'd just be nice if Gran Turismo are going to set like a major race like this. It's got to be working. It's got to be working, people. Has to be working every time. I tell you what, I bet that Porsche's going to be quick around this track. 100%. No, I was too far out on the left then. Too far out on the right, sorry. Way too far out on the right. Hard brake into second. From the middle of the corner. Well done, bruv. Well, at least I'm taking that corner better than them that time, eh? Right, this one's flat out. Just got to take the right line, take it out wide, bring it in. I couldn't do that because Matey Boy was right there. Right, foot flat down, turning in, and straight in. Right, this is that corner I got to that I want to brake for, that one. Beautiful, I found the braking gears for them boys and girls, if there's any in here. I found the braking zone. For both corners. We are golden. Should be a good race. Right, now we've got to do qualifying. It's always fun. Let's go straight. I bet that Beetle's quick round here as well. You'd be surprised what cars are quick around what tracks at the minute. I did preferably want to wait just a minute while everyone goes out and sets their time and gets a little bit in front of me, but... Fuck 'em. Let's see if I can use a slipstream to my advantage. But coming up that run, it definitely feels bumpier coming up that hill. Unless it's the soft suspension in this car, I don't know. But something feels different about that run up the hill. There's too many bumps in the road. Whether they've added them or not, I don't know. Let's be like Mr. Porsche. You get the fuck out of my way. Flat out, turn in. Flat out, turn in. Nice. God damn, that is a really long hairpin, man. Really ridiculously long hairpin. Oh, running a bit wide. Not enough braking. I broke in the right place, just didn't put enough brake. Left it on, basically. Might be able to get a little bit of slipstream off this bloke around here. A little bit of slipstream going down to the line always helps with your qualifying time. I haven't even set a time yet. It's just your parade lap. No, you son of a bitch. I was waiting for the penalty to fucking turn up. I was waiting for that penalty to turn up. Son of a bitch. Gonna drop off here, let matey boy go in front. Which way is he going? There you go, mate, pick your line. Right, so I've got 5 minutes, I've probably got 2 more laps if I'm lucky. So let's make them count, eh? Let's try and get as high up that podium as we can. Short gears as well, man. I gotta keep remembering that. So I'm in 8th. So even with the troubles that I had, I'm still in 8th. So if I put down a quick lap with no mistakes, I should at least get top 3. Unless people speed up. Bloke's gonna get in my fucking way, and I can see it. I can see it now. I'm already having to lift. Come on, mate, you gotta pick a fucking lane. Finally passed him, man. Still don't think that's going to be a quicker lap. Should get me better than 16th. Bloody hell, people have sped up. That's a lot quicker. It's put me up into 5th. Right, now let's beat that track. Let's beat that lap, people. Let's beat it. Just don't need anybody getting in front of me, slowing me down. Matey would probably cost me about half a second, maybe. You're gonna have to piss off, mate. You've made mistakes. I'm on a flyer. I'm on a flyer, baby! And I don't need y'all bringing me down. You gotta be smooth with that little hairpin bit, just that last one that I've just done. You gotta be smooth on that because the undulation of the ground actually tries to spin you out. So if you got the power down too much, you're just gonna spin. Hopefully I can get a bit of a stream off of this geezer as well. Ah, you son of a whore. You son of a whore. If I hadn't have hit him then... Oh, he's a second in front of me still. A second. That geezer is flying. That bloke in first place, he is flying. He's still got a second and a half over me. Writing everything down. Haha. It's dodgy, man. But like you say, you can write it down the way I say it, how to take corners and that. But you might take it a completely different way. You might find a better way of taking that corner. You might find a comfortabler way of taking that corner. Just because the way I'm doing it doesn't mean it's the quickest way of doing this corner. So always do what feels right to you. Obviously, if you're disconnected, fuck off. Right, I'm done, people. I can't fucking keep doing this shit. Fuck off. Doesn't the FIA or somebody watch the driver? No, they don't, mate. So, mate, it's the same. I get it all the fucking time, and it just puts me off. It just puts me off doing it. It just puts me off turning the computer on, loading up YouTube. You know what I mean? I am done for racing. That's me done for today now. That's an absolute joke. That's just two, one right after each other. I can't be arsed. I don't know why I bother doing all these FIA races. I really don't. Absolute fucking joke, GT. Yeah, our game's racing sims. If you can get a fucking race. Right then, people, that has actually pissed me off. I'm going to actually go. If you did enjoy the stream, please do follow. Hit the sub button. I will, and the thumbs up. I'll be back again this time tomorrow to try and do them again, if not a little bit earlier, but this stuff is an absolute joke now. I do stream Fortnite also, so if you like a bit of Fortnite, I do play that. Again, I'm not great, but I can hold my own. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, no problem, mate. You'll definitely get a sub from me, always. Anyways, cheers, man. I really do appreciate that. Every little helps. But with that, I am gonna go. Thank you so much. If you do ever see me racing, Cap, don't hesitate. Send me a friend and send me a. If you've got a mic, send me a voice chat mic, and if I do jump in, I'll jump in. If I don't, then obviously I'm doing something else. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by, mate. Really do appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't do the racing. It really pisses me off. Makes me feel like you've wasted your time turning up here, and the person that was in here. But hey ho, there you go. So thanks very much, mate. Hope you have a good day, and I shall speak to you later. Spartan out.